What's up, everybody? Roddy Patriot. Figuring I'm doing a little video this evening. Uh, every time I see when I'm doing a cop watch, or just when I'm watching videos, guys, and I see these cops every time when they arrest somebody, they do a search of somebody's car. They call that an inventory search. You know, I bite my tongue every time because I don't want to argue with the police because they're ignorant. I mean, they think that they know the law, and they're so stupid they don't know. They don't realize, you guys, that every time they every time they do a search like that of someone's car when they're arresting them, and they try to call it an inventory search, but they never have a pen and pad, you know, because they're not really inventorying anything, that they're violating that person's Fourth Amendment rights. The only time that they're not violating their rights is if they're looking for evidence for the crime that they're arresting for. And, you know, it's kind of hard to find, I don't know, let me think. It's kind of hard to find evidence for, a resisting arrest or a obstructing charge. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to do that. Because there's only two reasons that they legally can search the car. And that's one is if there's other passengers in the car that may, okay, I'm not even sure if that's how. It's for officer safety. And they're only allowed to check within arm's reach of the driver. So, you know what I mean? That the driver has to be within arm's reach of the passenger compartment. You know what I mean? So in other words, they can only do where that driver can reach. You know what I mean? By stretching out his arm. And that's only for officer safety. So if they've already got the person in handcuffs in the back of their car, and they have no intentions of letting them back in the car, they're going to arrest them, then there's no officer safety issue, so that don't matter. Or if there's they stop them because they did something prior and they think there might be something in that car that's evidence, they stole something from the store and they think that merchandise might be in that car. You know what I'm saying? Then they have the right to search it. But if it's just, let's say, a traffic stop and that person has a warrant, they can't search that car before they tow it. They absolutely cannot. There's no reason for them to do that. Period. They're not responsible for anything in that fucking car. They're full of shit. They'll try to tell you that, but they're not. They're absolutely not. I've had money come up going out of my vehicles after it's gotten towed. And I know the cops didn't do it, you know what I'm saying, because they didn't search my car. They rarely search my car because they know I know my rights.
Papa.
What, baby?
I'm coming down with
All right, well, be quiet. Papa's doing a video. Because I know my rights. Now, the last time they swarmed me and they arrested me for this bullshit that I'm going through now, they went to search my vehicle and my work truck, and I guess they was like, oh, fuck this hot mess. Stop, Ollie. And they was like, they was probably like, fuck this a hot mess. My truck's a hot mess, full of tools. And they was like, well, Don, we're just going to take pictures of everything so that, we can verify that everything was there when we took it. And which is just, they did a little bit of searching, but I don't do anything, man. I don't do drugs, and you know what I mean? So, and I don't sell drugs or nothing, stupid shit like that. So, their search would have been fruitless any fucking way. And I think most of them know that I don't do drugs. But, I don't put it past any of these Hamilton police to plant something on me, guys. Period. You know what I'm saying? They can never, I'm getting ready to get, body or cameras for my work truck. I actually am going to pick them up in the morning. and I'm installing them first thing. My blue truck is covered head to toe. If they couldn't put nothing in that truck, regardless, because if they did, they would definitely get caught. I have cameras in that in my blue truck that they're not even going to know. They could look right at it and not know it's a camera. You know, and I'm not saying it's because they're stupid. It's just because that they wouldn't know it was a camera. I don't. I couldn't tell it's a camera. Besides the fact that I know it's a camera. You know what I mean? So I'm not worried about that. And my dash cam is front, back, and inside the cab too. So not too pressed about that. But I don't trust them. I wholeheartedly believe that they would plant shit on me. Period. Um, they're dirty, man. Cops are dirty. Period. But anyway, it's called God, what is that called? ChimeL versus California, I think is what it's called. I think it's ChiMel. I think versus California, and it's Supreme Court law, case law, um, where what I just said, the two reasons they can search a vehicle after an arrest. So if you ask a cop, most cops think that they're allowed to. I'm telling you, probably 99% of the cops will argue with you that they're allowed to search someone's car after they arrest them, and it's just simply not true. I mean, it's simply not true. What, baby?
I'm going bike riding.
You going when?
What?
When you going bike riding?
Right now.
No way, Jose. But anyway, uh, that's my grandson, guys. That's my baby. He's 4 years old. Um, so he doesn't want to start school tomorrow or next year. So my daughter, who watches him all the time, is like his second mom because they get along so well. Told him that she'll cancel his birthday this year so that he doesn't have to go to school next year. So he'll tell you that he ain't going to school next year because his KK, that's her name's Kayla, his KK is canceling his birthday this year so he doesn't have to turn 5 and go to school. So just funny stuff. But yeah. So every time I see a video or every time I'm out cop watching and I see these fuckers searching people's cars that they've arrested, it just really kind of irks me, guys. You know what I mean? And you just like them cops that was over there that I got the body cam of and I just put up. You guys, they actually think that I mean, I think some of them actually think I don't know what I'm talking about. I really think that they do. You know what I mean? I mean, that's how ignorant they are. That's how much their ego overrides their ass. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it blows my mind, guys, that they actually, some of them think that I don't know what I'm talking about. And the facts of the matter are, I do. You know what I mean? Um, I'm actually, you guys, going to be enrolling in school. Guys, I'm going to be doing online classes for to become a civil rights lawyer. I I have filled out the paperwork. I've enrolled in the school. I'm just waiting to hear back from the financial aid department, which I shouldn't have a problem getting that financial aid at all. And I'm gonna be getting paralegal. I'm gonna be doing the paralegal thing first, just because I can get that as I'm working my way through, and then once get that, I can maybe do some legwork for people. You know what I mean? Like write out some cases for people and stuff like that, and motions for people that I know while I'm going to school, just to get some experience. You know what I mean? And then when I graduate, I'll be doing the straight up civil rights shit. So that's what I'm definitely doing. It's already in the progress. I'm just waiting to hear back from financial aid. Once I do, it's on, baby. It's on. I can get it in 3 years. Or I can. I think it's 6 years total. I can't remember, 3 or 6. I can't. I think it's 3. Um, yeah, I think it's 3 for a for I have to go back and read it, guys. Sorry. Um, it's kind of hard to read. It was kind of a hard read. understanding the way they, a way they accredit you. So, but anyway, it's not. That's neither here nor there. Um, it's not going to be criminal or nothing like that or civil. It's just going to be civil rights. So that's what I just wanted to come on tonight and tell everybody was that because I thought it was pretty important that everybody knows that the police ain't allowed to do that. What's
Do you
we
want
think?
a water?
No,
There's water's in the
babe.
fridge.
You got waters in your fridge?
Yeah.
No, baby, I'm good. I got my tea, baby.
But if you drink it all, do you want a water? If you
No, I don't want water. It's saving waters for you, baby. All right. Yeah, you might get super thirsty from all your bike riding.
I just got a drink, I think.
Did you?
Yeah, I think.
Well, then, if you have more, that's good because you always
I
have
have
some.
5.
Man, you got a lot of water, don't you?
Even when I'm going, even, I don't even know, I don't even need my bike because guess what?
What, baby?
Did you see this black thing? This thing?
The thing that she's gonna pull you with?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, ain't
And she set the thing up. For the
it?
pole.
That'll work.
How do you set the thing up?
I don't know, honey. I ain't never done that.
Oh, KK did it. She tells me.
Cool.
Like,
But so, anyways, I felt that it was important, you guys, that everybody knows that that's not a law, that they're not allowed to do that, and if they do that, they violate your rights. So they violate your Fourth Amendment, and that's just the bottom line, guys.
that ball,
So
I just
you
blow
know,
the bubble out your shirt.
believe them or remind them. Put them on notice if they go to do it. Put them on notice. Be like, if you search my vehicle, I'm gonna file a lawsuit against you. You know what I mean? Be like, you're not allowed to. You have no reason to. I'm in custody, so you're not. It's not a safety thing, and you're not looking for evidence in my car of anything I've done. So therefore,
They close it.
I negate that. You know what I mean? So he had to put his big head in my way.
That's fast.
So
That's fast.
that's where I was at. That's about all I had to do say. But other than that, I'll talk to y'all later. If you have any questions, give me
Yeah, you fell
a
asleep.
comment. And other than that, I'm out. Roddy Patriots out.
Hey.